Hi there, gents. Another day in the life. I just thought I'd do an update for you six members, as you seem to be our most loyal subscribers. We haven't done any videos recently. We haven't felt inspired. I've been very busy, and also it's been stopping us from progressing with things. We're just having a bit of a dry spell at the minute. But I'm going to update you now with what we're doing. So, Gav and I have struggled with all the problems with Kate, and the front end of the car is so banged up and bodged up. We've just sort of frightened of making any progress. I think it needs effort. So we got Whitey coming over this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 2 full days. Whitey's an experienced body worker, yeah. And so we've been obviously attending to our business every day today, and what happened was, so we have progressed a little bit with Kate. All the panels have arrived, except for the slam panel for Kate, and we've been working towards engine. We have to change the gearbox as well, even though we rebuilt a nice gearbox. We've now understood that this isn't a strong enough gearbox for a good 2-litre Pinto engine. It will just smash it. So we have to buy a stronger gearbox, still 4-speed, but with a thicker shaft in it, with 23 splines instead of 20. Also, we need a different bell housing. So yeah. Last few days, Gavster and I have been. We bought Donna in we moved Kate to the front of the office, and we bought Donna the donor Capri in and started stripping her, and we started to do eBaying, just offering some of the old bits that we're not going to need onto eBay to sell. And Gav's working out all the parcels and all of that logistic stuff. But it's brilliant. We already sold a couple of things in the last 12 hours, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's money in the bank. And also we're going to possibly be pulling a few of the panels off of Donna to use for Kate. Like one of the rear corners. It's got a contour that I want, and Kate's was crashed, and then they just hammered it round, so it needs to be the sharp edges and all that. So that's going to have to cut out. Also, the bulkhead might be cut out. The upper bulkhead might need cutting out, and various other bits. Yeah. So that's it. We've been pulling shit off of Donna, and what else have we been doing? Gavster's on the old. What is that? Parcel to go? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a parcel there with a Mark 1 facelift rear tail light that's been sold, and we're just trying to work out the chaps. Details. All good in here. Gav also rearranged all of the upstairs. Ron, your dollies are here, and we're going to be using those. I'm looking forward to using them. This is the Pinto engine sump pan, which it was sort of pitted, and I've welded it. So that's going to go to the powder coaters now. This is the prop shaft, I believe it's called, and that needs restoration, and we still haven't found anyone that can do that. So this is Kate. Here are a few parcels waiting to go out, and this is the area that we've left it at. We've just bandaged that there because it's very sharp metal, and this is the area we're focusing on. But the fact is that if we start working down here, we still haven't made our mind up if we need to change the bulkhead. The dashboard's bent. I don't know if you can see the line there. There's some bending going on there, and a lot of cack over here. So that will need to be sorted. And the dent man's been coming reliably once a week, spending 7 or 8 hours improving the roof for us. And that's been very nice. I don't know if I pointed out they've got a new workbench, which is very nice, heavy duty. We assembled that today, bought that from eBay. That's possibly from B&Q or Wix. I think some of them have closed down in the last year because of COVID, and obviously a lot of their stuff has gone back into the market. So that was 175 quid. It's very heavy duty. You know, this will take a couple of ton, I reckon, if needed. And here's Donna, which we started stripping. And I've also ordered an engine crane. Should be here in a day or two, which will be very handy to have in the workshop for engine lifting and heavy small stuff lifting. So this is going to be coming out in a few days. A gentleman off YouTube has offered to buy it, and I've offered it to him. Well, obviously we want top money for it. I say obviously, I mean, who wouldn't? But it's a nice running engine, original, all original, so hopefully he'll go for it and we won't have to put it on eBay, but who knows. So the panels we're interested are the lower bulkhead and also the upper bulkhead, which is this bubble thing here, which looks good, and also potentially some of the upper bulkhead. But it gets really complicated up around here, how the panels are layered and curved. See, this is the original A-post, or whatever's left of it, and when you buy a A-post repair panel, it doesn't come like this. It comes like a flute finish here, which is a bit odd. So also we're gonna have to, on Kate, the A-post panel needs the reinforcement bits behind it, which are a nightmare to fabricate, locate. It's just a lot of work, and the two of us have just sort of been hitting brick walls with it. And I think you guys have seen our metal folder, which we bought. Lovely bit of kit. We'll only do up to 1 mil. So unfortunately, like box section for the chassis for Kate, we were unable to fold on this. It's not strong enough for 1.7 mil, which is what's needed, but it will do 1 mil all day long. And this is the cylinder head we've purchased, because I unfortunately messed up the cylinder head. I got carried away while I was grinding, thinking about naked birds, and I went through too far and opened up waterways, so that head's scrap, which was very disappointing, but hey ho, I'm paying for it, and it hurt. It did hurt, but I bought this £500 for the whole head, and this has been ported well. It has been sitting for a long time, so there's rust on it, but it also has the bronze valve guides installed in the ports. And yeah, so I'm happy with this cylinder head. I'm going to take it to the machine shop. They've already got our inlet and exhaust valves, so they will have to remachine to fit the new valves that we've selected, and then we'll put our cam kit in, the BP300. There's that old little engine we did, and yeah, it's just been eBaying and trying to raise capital for all our expenditure, which has been brilliant in the sense of that we've been able to buy the stuff and set up our workshop, but it's really hit us hard. Here are some spares that I've amassed over time, and there's a kite there. I've had that kite for years. I need to go and fly it for a bit. It's good for the soul. And Gav's just tidied up a lot up here. So here are some of Kate's new panels that we will eventually be using. And there's her powder coated fuel tank, the original one. Very nice. There's the bulging bonnet that we're going to use at some point. And these shelves here are for our stripping and basically stocking old classic Capri parts for resale, like these lights and tail lights and stuff like that came with Donna. Also selling these seats, and this is all Kate stuff in the 3 racks. Some of her old wings, the glass is all up there, got a little football table, and that's all my personal stuff in the corner I still haven't unpacked. So Fortunately, that gearbox is now going to be surplus, even though we spent a lot of time and money on it, but hopefully we'll make a bit back from it. The Atlas axle has been powder coated, and that's ready for rebuild with all its powder coated bits there. It's going to be a nightmare finding everything after all of this. There's a subframe, powder coated, rocker cover, the I think those called uprights or something for the front wheels, those are ready, etc, etc, etc. That's the intake manifold I'm planning on using on the new engine, which is a very long intake manifold, but it will need porting to open up for 45mm. I think I'm going to be running 45mm carburetors. Those are the half shafts, the old camshaft, the crankshaft, and that's the bell housing that will need to go with a gripper diff, connecting rods, bits and pieces, etc. And we've also this nice aluminium radiator that was given to us, which has its own fan, so that will be a nice upgrade if it's hole free and if it will fit. So there we are, guys. Some of Kate's old seats up there and stuff. Workshop photo. Boom. Also, I've arranged for a sign to be made for outside, for obviously so people can find us, which will resemble, it will be exactly the same size as that sign there. And I've also asked for a new sign to be made to say also small parts bead blasting service available, so we can get a bit of passing trade to use our bead blaster and make a bit of cash. So there we are. Oh, and my sister got me a really nice, I say really nice, I've had a few compliments about this new, I say new, I'm bringing worn it in now. What do you call this thing? Work gear. It's got all the right signs in all the right places. Aim on my back. Oh damn, I can't reach far enough. Anyway, so yeah, I'm chuffed with that. It's keeps the clothes nice and clean. So I think that's a reasonable update. Not massively exciting, but reasonable. Yeah. Guys, I just want to point out, right, I know you are our special members, and I don't know, you're paying monthly to keep up to date with us, and I feel a little bit bad because I don't think you're getting your money's worth, alright? So, I'm sort of going to say, if some of you, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys, because obviously there's only 6 of you there. But obviously, there's 6 people there that are willing to pay to see us progress, and the little details in the background, which I'm doing minimal of. I just haven't had any inspiration to do any videos at all. But I do think we're building good foundations. So if any of you feel like you'd like to maybe unsubscribe from the special members and perhaps subscribe again when you feel like there's more going on, feel free to do so, guys. I'm not going to feel bad, and you know, it's not going to break the bank if you guys decide to take a break off the channel. But like, so if you, we're going to be doing things, we're doing things, and you know, there's a good chance that there's going to be some, you know, nice videos coming out as we progress. I'm banking on it, to be honest with you, because this is why we did it, you know, to do the YouTube stuff and to share the experience, and it's brilliant. So if any of you want to take a break off the membership and come back again in a few months or weeks, you're very welcome to do so, and it's not going to cause any problems for us financially. We're all right. We'll find a way. Yeah, but I'll still be, in my mind, I would like to offer members some extras, you know, like this here, for example, showing you around this, updating you, but it's not exactly exciting. But yeah, do give me a bit of feedback in the comments, you special members, and tell me what's what. All right. So I'm just gonna go back to what was I think I need to cook some sausages now. Yeah. Sausage sandwich, Gav. Sausage sandwich, yeah. Do you want one? Yeah. So that's what it is now, and more eBaying, keeping up with all the emails for our business, which is our Classic Carbs UK, who's the sponsor of all this. And I'm really looking forward to Whitey coming over. We did a test where he came over about 5 days ago, just out of the blue. He asked me if I wanted him to come over and have a look. And we spent about 3 hours on Kate, and I just felt like I was going shoulder to shoulder with someone that's confident, that does it day in and day out. He lives locally. We like each other, you know, that's important, isn't it? And it's quite expensive. It's £200 a day he wants for his work. But he works very hard, very fast, and he's a nice bloke to be around. So 400 quid this weekend, and I'm looking forward to every moment of it, of you know, having a little bash at cake. Seeing what we do. All right, guys, so thank you very much for your loving support. And what else? Yep, update soon on gearbox and engine, update soon about welding, and also you might see a video being published on the main channel for everyone to see, which would just be an update of the last week, 10 days. So you might be seeing things that makes you think like I've been going backwards and forwards, which I do. All right, have a nice day, guys. Thanks for watching, and drop me a comment just to show me you're alive and still remotely interested in what the fuck we're doing. God bless you. Bye.